Ninja mascots say, "Be one with your inner geek. Only then will you attain true happiness." Hi.
Hey, what's up YouTube land? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the NINJAICHIBANTO. So here we are, and there it is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right here, you got a nice big picture there of Aka Ninja. There you have the NINJAICHIBANTO. There you have stuff that I can't read. Flames! On the side, you have another picture there of Aka Ninja and the NINJAICHIBANTO. On the other side, you have Aka Ninja all like, "I'm gonna cut you!" And again, another picture right there. On the bottom of the box, you have a picture of all 5 of the ninjas with their NINJAICHIBANTOs. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots. It does this, that, the other, all that cool stuff. And, of course, Pac-Man and Hurt Eyeball Guy. Owie. And that's basically it for the packaging. So moving right along, here we have one of the first toys released for this year's Sentai, Shuriken Sentai Ninja. Yes, that's going to be really fun to say all year. Ninninger. So, not only is this their main weapon, but this is also their changer, their henshin device, their morpher, if you will. And, it's very cool, and I can already tell that I'm going to have fun with this line because these things make a lot of cool noises, and I like them, and it's fun. I can tell I'm going to have a lot of fun this year with these toys. Well, let's take a close look here at the NINJAICHIBANTO. We can see here you got a nice flame design right here on the handle. A little bit of molding inside here. This is the chamber where the Shuriken will go. See a little end molded in there. You can see you got nice Bandai silver throughout the blade itself. The blade itself is a softish plastic. Right here in this transparent part of the blade, you can see there's some kanji in there, which apparently apparently this says Ninja Ichiban. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't speak the language, but hey, as long as I'm in the ballpark, I'm happy. Here you have your 3 buttons that will activate your functions. The red button is change, the blue button is technique, and the yellow button is summon. So yeah, that's, again, some nice little molded details throughout. On the back, you have your speaker back here. Some more molded details here. You have the buttons for the release. You can release your Shuriken when you're done with it. Some more molded detail back here. Nicely done. Now, as usual, being a Super Sentai roleplay sword, it is very short from end to end. It's about 18 inches long, and yeah, of course, it's a little small, but it's the way it is. It doesn't feel like a sword; it feels like a fancy butter knife. That's usually it's usually what I compare these roleplay swords to. They're fancy butter knives, but again, that's when I wish we had third-party companies that could just make longer blades for these, because it would be so easy to just undo these screws and just pop a new blade on there. But you know. I'm dreaming, I know I'm dreaming. But before we get down to the noises the sword makes, let's get down to the Shuriken themselves. Now, the Shurikens are made up of 2 pieces. You have the core and the blade. So the blade itself, we'll take a look at. You can see, has a very nice mold to it, very nice molded detail. And each Ninja's blade does have a different shape to it, and that's what differentiates them. Of course, the colors also, but the shape of their blades also differentiate them. But very nice. The blade itself is a softish plastic to prevent breakage, to prevent injury. Although the edges, that's, I mean, if you wing this at somebody, it would sting. It would sting. It would definitely sting. But here you have the Shuriken core itself. You can see Aka Ninja. You see the helmet right there, and an illustrated version of the suit down below. Right here, I believe this is the kanji for his color for red. Very nicely done. The helmet itself is a separate piece that will flip up, and that's for the combination with Shurikenjin, but we'll get into that when we review Shurikenjin. And basically how this works is there's a button in the back, side Pac-Man! They molded the shame onto the toy itself. I hate it when they do that. That's just cruel. It's cruel. But the helmet itself is done very nice. Nice glossy red paint. Nice Bandai silver right there. I like the way they made the helmet look. But there is a button on the back, and when you push it, you get...
Aka Ninja!
You get Aka Ninja, and the kanji lights up.
Aka Ninja!
Aka Ninja! I like the voice. Very cool voice. Now, basically, you're going to take the blade. You'll see there are 2 tabs right here. You want them towards the back. That is the proper orientation. And there are 2 slots right there. So you're just going to line that up like that. Push it in like so. And then twist it into place. And when you do that, you get...
Aka Ninja Shuriken!
You get Aka Ninja Shuriken. That stays lit up for a little while. And then when you push the back button again, you get that noise. Now, each shuriken will make the noise of their individual robots. I've already forgot the name of it. The otomonins. That was one word I was trying so hard not to forget, and I forgot it. Yeah, it makes the individual noise of their otomonins. So, since his is Shinobi Maru, that's the noise you get for Shinobi Maru. Just, I guess that's him throwing shurikens, I guess. Now, once this is in place, it is locked in. You can't release it unless you push this black button. Push that, that will release it. Then you can twist it and pull it back out. So, yeah, that was put that back in, twist it.
Aka Ninja Shuriken!
Aka Ninja Shuriken! So there we go, our shuriken is ready to go. So now we're just going to turn on the NINJAICHIBANTO itself. The on-off switch is right there. Turn it on and you'll get nice bright red LEDs that light up the kanji, which is very cool. So you have that. You get your trigger right here. You pull the trigger and you get 2 different slashing noises. Now, one important thing I will say, since the speaker is right there, you do have to make sure that your hand is not covering up the speaker, so you always kind of have to be mindful of where your hand is, so you're not covering up that speaker. But again, you have your 2 slashes. And that's basically all it does without a shuriken in it. So, now the first thing we will do is we will change, we will henshin, we will transform, we will morph. We're going to do stuff, and we're going to have fun doing it. So, what you're going to do is you're going to take your shuriken, plug it in. A little standby noise, you see the lights going. Now, to initiate the henshin sequence, you're going to push the red button. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun this year. I'm sorry. Okay. So, to initiate the henshin, you're just going to give the shuriken a good spin. Shuriken change! And there we go. We've now henshined into Aka Ninja! You can see those lights stay lit for a while. That'll stay lit for a while. And there you go. So, that's more fun than it should be. It really is. So there you go. So once you've done that, you now have the option of going into your technique, your finishing move. So you just push the blue button, and you'll get some new music. So just give it another spin. And then pull the trigger. Then explosions and things happen because it's awesome. So there you have that. If you pull the trigger again, you just get a more powered up slash. So there you have that. And the last thing to do is to summon our Otomonin. That will be the yellow button. Now, honestly, the summon button is more meant for when you have the Otomonin Shuriken in here. It's not really meant for these Shurikens, but you can still do it. But again, we'll get into that when we review Shurikenjin. But we can still do that, so we'll start our summon here. So you're going to push the yellow button, and we'll get some new music. And give it a spin. I'm sorry, okay. Pull the trigger. And again, you get the lights going on here in the blade, as well as the Shuriken. Oh, man. That's honestly too much fun. But there you go. Now, obviously, as you saw, whenever you spin it, it goes through the whole roll call. And the roll call, I can do it again without pushing any buttons. There you go. But basically, actually, let me turn it off. I'll do it. It'll work better if I turn it off, because this will activate regardless of whether the sword is on or not. So whenever you spin it, it will go through the roll call. Now on the show, whenever they do a technique, it'll only say the name of whoever's doing the technique. But with these, it will go through the whole roll call. It will go through red, blue, yellow, white, pink, ninja, and that's basically what it's saying. Yeah, it will always go through the whole roll call. But that's fine. It doesn't really bother me, although it's not show accurate. It doesn't really bother me, but it's still, this is fun. It's just fun. So again, if you want to release a Shuriken, as you can see, it's totally locked in place. To release it, you have these two buttons right here. Push them, just squeeze them together like that, and it pops right out. So very, very cool. You know what? I want to henshin one more time. I don't care. I'm going to do it. I know I'm wasting time now. I want to do it because it's fun. I just want to dance one more time. Shuriken change! Ah, that's fun. Oh, this thing is fun. I like it. I like it very, very much. And that's basically it. That's basically what you get with the NINJAICHIBANTO. This thing is fun. I love the music it plays. It's a fun toy. So, yeah. As of now, there are only 2 episodes of Ninninger out, and I'm liking the show. I'm liking it. I think I'm already liking it more than I like ToQger. I like ToQger, but I can already tell I'm going to end up liking this more than ToQger. It's a pretty cool show. I'm definitely enjoying it so far. I mean, granted, again, only 2 episodes in, but so far I'm digging it. And the toys are fun. They're definitely fun. So if this interests you in any way whatsoever, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com. They do have a selection of Ninja merchandise, so you can click the link in the description down below. And I think that's pretty much it for this. So Don't forget to check out EmGames, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Ninjaichibanto. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be a geek, be proud. Boom in your face!